Just gonna jump right into it. Howdy do, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. I wonder if they could have done like I'm pretty sure this wouldn't have worked, but it'd be kind of interesting if they could have been like, well, should you execute her? Because what if she was just doing Monokuma's job for him, since Hifumi was the blackened and she was just executing Hifumi? And they could have maybe done some sort of loophole there about how you don't actually need to execute them because they just did Monokuma's job for them or something, right? Probably not. That'd just be kind of interesting, I think. I was thinking about this when I ended the last episode, and then as you can see, I went and shaved. I was like, what if they could have, like, been like, I was doing your job for you, that's all. So if you execute me, that's like you just wanted to kill people at this point. Or so, I don't know. And that brings us up to now. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here. And only a third of the people we started with.
Indeed.
I just did it by accident. Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Still. Oh yeah, this is what we're talking about. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more. Uh-oh. I think she's onto us, though. Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out.
Huh?
What do you mean, in that case? Well, because look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, then I'm sure they'll chew you up, so let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up. It's like a deep impact style, meteor impact, extinction level event combination of foods. Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have Ultra Ego. We don't have to give into despair just yet. She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah, think happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts. Thank you, Hina.
You know?
Like, when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. Reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Hey, are you okay, though? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. Red flags, death flags. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders. You know, what makes you so sure?
According to the spirits,
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the aether, there's no doubt about it.
However,
how accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
How about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. That seems really low. It does.
It's not like some
Well, yeah, it's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course, I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is
I told you, my
bullcrap.
fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
So...
Fortune telling isn't occult?
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation.
Huh?
Cattle what?
So...
It's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually,
No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It all happened one day when I went out to get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home.
but
And before long,
the end is nigh.
the sky was filled with mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy being came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger. And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair.
As wild as this game is, I actually don't doubt this actually happened.
And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
So I stormed back to the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. Kinda got lost halfway through. How does Makoto just get lost on everything? That makes perfect sense. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of... How dare you? Well, you do stink, though. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. It goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become unified. But,
Well,
to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too.
But
They're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove that we were unified for the time being, but within that bond hid weaknesses and fragility. Chapter 4, All-Star Apologies. That looks sad already. Floor 4. Fourth floor, 4. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope Seek Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Seek a way out. Staircase, which means there's a 5th floor at some point. Another gate and more stairs. And there's still more waiting for us? Yeah. Yep-absolutely. Kim. Who's Kim? Kim Possible. Alright. Oh, this is a lab. This is definitely a lab. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. This is the Kim lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Probably not. You're probably fine. Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura in the mastermind, but I can't while she's with
hey,
Hina.
Makoto.
Huh? You need something? No, it's nothing. You sure? Okay, then. Can we just talk? Sakura's lost in conversation with Hina. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura in the mastermind, but I can't wait she's in... Okay. What is it, Makoto? You need something? No, it's nothing.
so then.
Really? Well, okay. I get the worry, but there's... Oh, there's the security camera in the cabinet. Gotcha. A surveillance camera. I just don't think I would ever get used to it. I mean, who would get used to being watched 24/7? Monocoins would. Monocoins, 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 monocoins. Monocoins. It's a remarkably big shelf and it's stocked with all kinds of medicines.
Right.
Now listen, Makoto. Just listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Yo, listen to me. Okay, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine, and what? They even have Protein Zyme X. What's that? A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like the cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh, yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Ah, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up on some more prayers, then. A gold mine, huh? All the plates. So many plates you'd think it was Thanksgiving dinner. It's quite unfortunate. It even says gobble gobble on the board. Nah, monocoins. We're back up to where we were when we did like 20 minutes of just spinning monocoins in the machine. I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Is there? I've actually found mostly open rooms. Could this be the locked? Rattle rattle. No good, the door's locked. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, it is called the Data Center. But what's behind the door is a total mystery. Ooh, there's a door. Music. Music makes you lose control. Music makes you lose control. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall. This is a grand piano. It seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's totally useless. Except for the monocoins. We're at 130. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum. A surveillance camera. I just don't think I'll ever get used to it. I mean, who could get used to being watched 24/7? I can tell you who. Monocoins. Is that a mirror or is that like a room where there's like the sound booth? Monokuma on here. Better off just ignoring it. This right here. It's probably both. It's probably like both. A mirror and like behind here might be like people doing something. Oh, Giri. Hello.
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
So...
About the secret room in the boys' room. Bathroom. Ah, well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind. I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. When I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry. I know how important those were.
Fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed in there.
And
I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What?
Because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me in the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
It would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there's some unknown clue in there that could be revealed to the master, or could have revealed the mastermind's identity. Then you knew I was going to get attacked?
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. That's not necessarily how it works. An attack is an attack. What do you think a boy is? Like what, like a tank? We just like bulk up and run through bullets? Oh, great. Now I'm having flashbacks. Fine, I understand. Let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that, not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then...
So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
Told you she was onto us.
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well...
Hey.
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence of it. Tell her! I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, it could just make things that much more worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence of it. Tell her! I haven't found conclusive evidence. I don't know if I've played the same 3 trials that he's lived through, but it feels like if someone was going to find conclusive evidence out of, let's say, the 2 people here, it probably would be her. So you don't have conclusive evidence, fine. You still tell them, and then they can look for the conclusive evidence, and then if you're wrong, they'll probably be able to find out. And then if you're right, they'll probably be able to find out. It's a win-win. You don't have to tell anybody, you just say it's a secret. You don't have to tell everybody that you're having doubts about Sakura's existence. You could tell her, I feel like. Something worse than expressing... I mean, granted, the point he's making is there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend, because he also considers Sakura a friend. So you'd be doubting a friend to another friend, and it basically would be gossip. I understand that aspect, right? That sucks. But this isn't like the casual world that you tell her. I haven't found... So you give me the illusion of a choice, but it's not actually a choice. I'm not allowed to tell her. I want to. Sorry, I can't tell you, not yet.
Correct.
So that's your answer. It's not my answer, for what it's worth, but it doesn't. My worth doesn't matter. But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share. I pressed it 3 times. It wouldn't let me. I'm sorry, I really am. No, you're not. You're not sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, she hasn't done that since like chapter 1. Good job. With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me sitting there alone. I think I made her mad. You think? You think. You think. Okay. Okay, this is what it's gonna be now, huh? Good, go, good. Slow clap. Slow clap. Bravo. Dang. I have no words. I don't have words. Office. Who might be in here? No one. Oh, okay. This is The Office. On Netflix. No. But of course, there's no hint of any teachers that we would normally rely on. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Being scared of it won't do any good. I'm better off just ignoring it completely. Yeah, there's a lot to click on, it looks like. There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes things feel that much more weirder. But it has monocoins growing in it. Alright. I assume... No more flowers? There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes things that much more weirder. More monocoins! Thank you, Celeste. Such a good idea that was. Are these all just flowers? There's a flower on the desk. Monocoins! This is all Celeste's doing, actually. Never mind, this is actually great. There's a flower on the desk. Monocoin! Yes! Oh, wow. Wow! A surveillance camera. I just don't think I'll ever get used to it. I mean, how could we get used to being watched? Oh, well, speaking of Celeste, what do we have here? Huh, there's a picture on the floor. This picture. What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. What did Hifumi do? Because Celeste looks like she's about to claw his eyes out. It's exactly the same. Just like the picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. She does not look happy. He looks happy. And they're laughing. Something's going on. They're smiling the way you expect any normal... That's not a smile. But, whatever. They're smiling the way you expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal high school life. Just normal people being normal and doing normal things in an abnormal world. I can't possibly believe they were all able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. No, she doesn't have the finger. You know that she usually has that thing on her finger? She doesn't. Maybe his eyes are safe. Maybe that's what he's laughing about. He saw something he doesn't want to see. Because look, there's like a little bit of pink on his nose. Oh, the act is already done. And he's like, yay, in my suffering. Wow, Hifumi. I can't believe that's the kind of person you were. Maybe I should have hung out with them more. I feel bad now. We hung out with Celeste, though. That was actually not bad at all. We got monocoins galore. We're loaded. I have nothing witty to say about Sayaka, unfortunately. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they had got here? Including Sayaka? No, there's no way Monokuma did it. It must be fake. Well, say his name and he will appear. You're fake! Monokuma popped out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle school student? That's what I get. A middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on. Then you're saying the picture is real?
Hey!
If there was such a thing as a Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take 1st, 2nd, and 4th place.
Too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makono, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey!
But there's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you end up feeling like you're the one being split.
It's true.
The picture is real, no more, no less. That's the only part of the impression I can do. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real. It's really real. If that's true, if that's the case... Headmaster. Oh, well, Monokuma, you're here. The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. The Headmaster's Room. This must be something worthwhile in there. Rattle, rattle. Huh? The door's locked. Dang it. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about for now, but I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. You did Kyoko dirty. I'm just gonna say it. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. I found a computer room on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. A couple rooms. The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues. Clues? If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside,
But
who cares about a stupid lock?
how about that?
Should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that? No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
What the heck?
Heck no, I didn't.
Hey.
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the room to the headmaster's room. Door. Knocking down the headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had
That's
such faith
my
in you.
room, you know. It is now, anyway, and you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. Have you any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad. Oh, a little emote. That's funny. You're totally mad. Okay, that's funny.
This is kind of.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's now a rule, you jerks. That hurts my voice already. That hurts my throat already. I said not to do it and I'm still doing it. I'm sorry. So my throat hurts now a lot. A new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Is he gone? Ooh, man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me, for serious.
Well.
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it all had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additive and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I'd highly recommend it. You think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested? I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in that stuff. Oh, but like, it's not all good stuff though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. Poison? That girl is poison. They were all labeled clearly though, so it should be hard to grab anyone by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't help Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right? What do you mean? Well, just in case, you know what I'm trying to say. Just in case? Yeah, I think you're right.
However.
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something that's dangerous as poison out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. Alright. Kyoko? She's ignoring me. Serves you right.
So,
Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
That's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. He did. I tried to answer, but I can't get through to him, so he just didn't answer, and it sucked. I tried to help him. I'm sorry, my boy. This is bad. So has everyone said what they need to say? I think so.
You're serious?
But it looks like nobody's found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned up down to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. No, I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found a picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mono, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one. Another one? But this time the picture was of Celeste, Tofumi, and Sayaka. And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal windows covers on the windows. So the picture of Mono, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one of Celeste, Tofumi, and Sayaka. But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have been some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be, it's a fake. Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So
then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. Dang, just taking shots at you now. So now, Kyoko, why are you getting so emotional? I wonder who might have done that, then. You don't understand why she's... You don't understand why she's so... How come Makoto just doesn't understand anything? How does he even put his shoes on in the morning? I swear.
Hey, come on.
No, he doesn't. One flies off. Jeez. I just feel bad for him. because he's very naive. Come on, guys, stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
If there's one thing Monokuma has proven so far, though, is that he doesn't lie. You might hate him, but he doesn't lie. So if he's not lying about this, then he hasn't faked those pictures. He's trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted?
What?
It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya, you all have the same sullen look in your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let that sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure. When have you seen a frog sink into a pile of manure? Sorry.
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Ultra Ego? Did he tell him something?
It would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Ah, good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath. What is that? Like you add soap and shampoo and you bubble it up? If Ultra Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. Oh, that's the dining hall, not the bathhouse. I was like, man, oh, that looks weird. There's nothing to eat in the bathhouse. Except soap. When I got to the dressing room, Kyoko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Oh man, Kyoko, did you decide to come here to hear what Ultra Ego had to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyways, so what are you doing right now? Shut up, stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way. We have to talk to Ultra Ego.
Wow.
No, I made Master a promise. A promise. A promise between men. No. Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What do you do? What are you, his dog? If that's what Master wants, I'll do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, it's fine. If you really want me gone, by all means.
What?
Hey guys, what's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg. First a mega masochist, now a super sadist? Well... Toko, seriously? I'm asking you nicely, let's use the laptop. Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not a part of this? As I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and said, "Please, I'm begging you, will you please let us use the laptop?" Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse.
hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Ultra Ego. Okay.
You really came.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that are in this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way, resting on the keyboard. My hands started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Could you tell us what you had found?
Leave it to me.
Sure, I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could. And one part in particularly important I discovered... And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and to create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
I see.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with this plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. Oh. What? Wait, hold on. The reason we've been imprisoned here It wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever.
No way.
It was the school itself. The physical building came to life and itself decided to just put y'all in and close itself. Yep. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
Just a second.
I don't think Ultra Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
It seems the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described the event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean? Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? Otherwise known as the tragedy, it is apparently some kind of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down. I see, things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives. But why would Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey.
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? The flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer, and the answer we got was... Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry. And that's all they said. Then is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing. Oh wait, there's one thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity? No, I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was Hope's Peak's headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. And according to the files, the mastermind is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
The headmaster?
The headmaster is here in the school?
Okay.
That's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
Perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
Serious?
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do?
I
I'll find a way. Uh-oh. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
What?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? This is all Makoto's fault.
I
can't explain why, I just know that I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? Wouldn't you like to know? It's almost like if you... No, never mind. When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then.
Just see if Alter Ego has any more information. It seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else? I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All of the information in this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I'm really sorry. Then it really is all over.
Hey.
Wait, Ultra Ego seems to have more to say. Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Fumi, or Taka since yesterday. Every silence fell across the room. The only sound was a flat, piercing clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened. Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
Anyway.
Well, then I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you. I'm done? I guess I am, huh? Well, then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kind of tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Ultra Ego did everything they could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to them that much anymore. But I feel kind of sorry for him.
But...
You feel sorry? But it's just a computer program, right?
Well...
I know, but still, they did everything they could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well... Yeah, I do. Well, no. When we talked to Ultra Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same. Hey, come on. It's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? Huh? I started thinking about what you would I started thinking about how you would be different. How would you differentiate a person and an AI? Alter ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a computer program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of them as our friend.
That's right.
Yeah, they're no different from us. They're still our friend. I think, maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling them a friend. After all, the more friends, the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So...
That actually wasn't that bad of a quote. From Yasuhiro. So anyway. No, so anyway, that was totally smart and cool thing I just quoted from I don't remember where.
Hey.
No wonder. Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, their role is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
Just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease at which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Dang. You done messed up. See, usually I'd have like whippy remarks if I was dealing with someone like that. But like I feel are reasonably mad because we're an idiot. And by we, I mean them. We didn't do nothing. We tried. Maybe you didn't actually. I don't know what you're doing. But if you tried, good. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should get over what Alter Ego. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said what happened 1 year ago as it started everything. Yeah, they said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything like that when you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway...
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
At very least...
If nothing else, it must have been some kind of connection to the school. Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However...
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that. Then maybe they covered it up. That'll explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that, I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries? They should be handling stuff like that.
Anyway...
Maybe, but right now, there's only one path open to us.
So...
We have to find the headmaster of Hope Peak Academy.
Correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter
As
what.
long as we get our hands on him, I think, Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again. But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
So then...
Well, our business is done here, so for now, we should get out of here. Yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Then I... Huh? Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuya's gonna be mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. Oh, I can only imagine. You despicable little bear. My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're still not mad about that whole breaking into the headmaster room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath. But that doesn't matter in either. I can't keep up that voice, sorry. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage.
Please.
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help you center your chakra. Etch this into the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Fang for a fang? Be careful, he just chanted incantation of devastation. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. But what's he talking about? Dong, bing, bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially
Nighttime.
nighttime.
Nighttime. Nighttime. Nighttime. Nighttime. Nighttime.
Soon the doors to the
Soon
dining
the doors
hall
to
will
the
be
dining hall will
locked,
be
and
locked.
entry at that point is strictly
Prohibited. I can't do the voice.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Fan
Good
can.
night.
Fan does a really good
Night.
Monokuma impression.
Let the bed bugs bite.
Nothing but a fan. They do a really good Monokuma.
Correct.
So, it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the only one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it makes me feel better that way. I agree.
It's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we learned from Alter Ego kept spinning around and around in my head. The ministers of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year ago, and apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried, but I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Is it time for the Monokuma Theater? The Monokuma Theater. Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady at our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. Aw, step on me, mommy. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
First things first, I'm the realist. I'm just kidding. I need to head to the dining hall. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at? Oh, Toko.
What's your
What,
problem?
you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes girls to have some meat on her bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down to my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose.
You know.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here yet.
You know?
No, she said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said she wanted you to show her or show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much. Oh,
Just a second.
you're dirty, Makoto. Dirty, president of Dirty Dirtlandia. You don't understand.
Just the worst.
You're the type that takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Shut up. You and that lusty body of yours. Oh, okay. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your mindsets, your midnight, sextracurricular activities only put us in even more danger.
Please.
Stop it. You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping that big, fat chalk tight. Is chalk really that? See, by the time I was in, well, I think at the very beginning, like kindergarten, I think we still had chalkboards, but I think it's been whiteboards for so long, I actually forgot, like, chalk. Going for that extra credit, your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. Like, Blackboard was like the name of our online submission assignment thing. It's amazing, and decent ideas are coming to me one after another. Oh, you could write a book about it. So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Oh. Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Leave it. Let's leave Toko alone. She's gotten a little funny from all our pent-up frustration.
You know?
Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible, but with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Ah, now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are, as long as they've got the right equipment.
Just the worst.
Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister of Wild Beast of Beastopia. Why is this happening to me? Can our talk wait until tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. Huh? Is that... It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will help me get back on my feet.
You got it.
Well, that's true. Protein shake is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey.
You guys, like, worship protein. It's like your god or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it to tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kind of nervous. Huh? How come?
What's your problem?
'Cause I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family? Oh, well, yeah, I used to live with my dad and my mom and my mom. You had 2 moms? What? That's just how things were. That's like a serious issue. No, it's not. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. Yeah. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. I guess there's still time left, huh? I have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw, but in a way, I'm kind of relieved. Still have the courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Free time.
What?
What's the matter? Thinking about who you might like to kill? Well, choose wisely. In this game, loss means nothing less than death. Should I hang out with Byakuya for a while? Yeah.
That's fine.
Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge my attention. I hope you appreciate this. I spent some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer. Like as in we just inched closer a little because I don't think we're on the same level still. Let's give him a present. Old gun. Going once, going twice.
I see.
What? Now this is a rare moment. Coming from a noble family, I've never been exposed to such vulgarity. Interesting. I think I'll keep it. Does that mean he likes it? Okay, seeing Byakuya pleased with something I gave him makes me happy? Question mark? I have a question for you. Huh? You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while, and I can't take it anymore. So answer my question. I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh, well, I didn't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
In other words,
So you got into Hope's Peak by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you, with absolutely no unique talents or abilities, could get into this school. Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring? Generic? I mean, you yourself called yourself average at the start of the game, so that can't be insulting. Did you really have to list all that off?
naturally.
But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all, but even you seem to think it's merely an issue of title, but make no mistake, my lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they're all ultimate. Not compared to Sakura, though, but, you know.
In other words,
Which is to say, I'm the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. Okay, perfect, Cell. He's really taking this to the extreme. You, who have nothing, I, who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. You don't have everything, because you don't have freedom from this place. See what I mean? It's very easy. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned something about Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I needed to prepare for extreme psychological trauma. Crystal Skull. Yeah.
This is...
You. What? How did you get your hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Togami Corporation wouldn't be enough to obtain this gem.
Naturally.
I'm going to hold on to this. Oh yes. Seeing Byakuya so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy.
So, in other words,
Just to be clear, the ultimate affluent progeny is only one of my million talents. Some people think I rely on the care and protection of the Togami name. Is this a monologue or something? But I don't rely on my family, rather I am my family's savior. The Togami Corporation reaches across the world, true, but I will take us to even greater heights, like the moon. It is expected of me, naturally. After all, even my own family has recognized my ultimate superiority. In other words, even among the Togami family, I am chosen among the chosen. So much confidence.
naturally.
And that confidence is justified, I assure you. It comes from the battles I've fought and won. Battles? I'm personally worth over $4 billion, separate from my Togami family assets. How the heck did you make that much money?
In other words,
The stock market. I buy and sell shares and assets based on market trends with all within a single day. He's a marketing guy?
yes,
Surely, even someone as simple-minded as you has heard of this technique. So he buys and sells stuff in the stock market, doing everything in a single day. I think that's called day trading. Talking about day trading, right? And you were able to make $4 billion from that?
that's right.
Well, I first started doing it to keep myself occupied. Before I knew it, there it was. It's not really that big a deal. I'd say it's a super big deal. Wait, but are high schoolers even allowed to buy stocks and stuff?
Don't make me repeat
I'm
myself.
Byakuya Togami. Is that meant to be an explanation? $4 billion is nothing to the Togami Corporation, but for personal use, it's not bad. So now you understand, right? I'm not merely the child of modern-day nobility. You know, Byakuya, maybe we should start calling you the ultimate day trader. Oh, I don't do that anymore. It was too simple, so I got bored of it pretty quickly. Geez, do you realize how insulting that sounds to the rest of us? Of course, that's how I feel about anything I do. Frankly, life is too easy. It's only natural for me to do whatever I want in this world. Man, he really is confident. We're like worlds apart, galaxies apart. Yup, it is.
Attention, attention. Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Quickly, 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 quickly.
Quickly, 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 quickly. He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym? And he sounded pretty serious about it too. You're the last one. Everyone else is inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura?
well then,
Makoto. If something happens to me, Hina. Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then,
I'm... Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? Everyone must have heard the announcement and it was all gathered at the gym. It began. The boy.
Well,
Yeah, I'll try. There's some people that are like, no, keep going, keep doing it. Okay, fine. Oh, okay, let's get this show on the road. That was just Mickey Mouse. You're about to give us our next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all here to present another motive, right? Is he right? Huh? We have to go through this again? No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole your life you really are. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about a motive.
today,
The
I'm
reason-
feeling
The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
You have a grudge? We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words.
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
Hey,
So... this hurts so bad. So, guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami. The spy is actually Ooh, I can't. I really can't. He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal, even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roast her, boil her, kill her. Don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Either way, I can't wait. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he'd been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
What the heck?
So what does that mean? Is this true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong.
Well, he's
You're
wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't tell you earlier. What? Then he was being serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So you've been lying to us this whole time? It's not true. Sakura's probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do whatever she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that. The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy? She's a friend who can trust without question? Is that it? That's literally what it means, dingus. What are you about to say? She just betrayed the mastermind. She's on our side now. That's exactly what it means. Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale? Do you live up your own butt? Because you spew a lot of crap. You see what I mean? This guy. She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that. Yeah, you can.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. You could. If you're gonna join the dark side, fine there, 5 o'clock shadow. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? At least that's a valid question. Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
what are you saying?
Sakura would never do that. Okay then, Sakura. If you really have cut ties to the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry. I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat
Shut up.
myself.
I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this thing about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the entire temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. Would be so nice right now. The weight of those words.
I see.
I see. So even now, you've taken an aim at our lives.
Wrong.
You're wrong.
You're
I'm telling you,
wrong.
Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible.
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What?
I'm
going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on, do you mean if you both go down? Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well.
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But
Sakura.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Dang. Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then... And so, distrust had been sowed once again. Like the beta version of the game. Very few people will get that.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
It is now 10 p.m.
As such, it
is
is
officially nighttime.
nighttime.
I can't do that voice. It's like high and low at the same time.
Soon the doors to the
The
dining hall will be
locked.
locked, and
The
entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
prohibited.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. Big Badland Chugs, Monokuma edition with that glass. It reminds me of Badland Chugs. It's a giant drinking glass. Never mind. Well, it's nighttime. We should all get going. We should all go to bed.
no way!
Hold on. This whole thing with Sakura is
Don't make me repeat
over.
myself.
She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible!
No, Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why? Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down, and we continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood in the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy, and we always listen to what Byakuya says, right? But he's wrong. She is not the enemy. Exactly, she's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Maybe nothing. Ah, the Monokuma Theater is back. Back with an attack. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things live. Okay, I can do the song. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do all things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, Leon. Even a soccer player touring Europe. Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketchy comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, because I'm a bear.
I don't know if I have regrets. There are things that if I could have done them different, I would have, but at the same time, by not, I learned things that were important. If that makes sense.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
I bet it is. Oh, well, man, like 10 a.m. to 7 a.m. So, like, what, you sleep for 9 hours? Can you imagine if the Monokuma theaters were actually 9 hours long and Monokuma's just speaking really slowly? That takes up, like, you're trapped in, like, Itachi's, like, Tsukuyomi from his Mangekyo Sharingan or something, where it's just like you just gotta be there for 9 hours listening to Monokuma say what's like 3 sentences, but it takes him, like, basically an hour per sentence.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry to the dining hall. Well, a night has passed. What has happened? Maybe nothing. Oh, great. Kyoko, good morning. Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. Knees weak, arms are heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us. Mom spaghetti, weight down on us. Sigh. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. we're trying. You also could have just not been bad to her to begin with. Makoto, are you okay? Oh, what do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind... Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is if she was here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
It's a stupid reason. Also, you knew there was a spy. You're the one that told us there was a spy, so you've known this for a while. Why are you mad about it now?
What did
Stupid.
you say?
This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey,
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
In other
words, this right here. The fighting, the bickering, the pulling, the stabbing. Oh, it's a DMX song. Sorry. Is the trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
But
That's not what I'm trying to do, it's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot, you'd really ask her to do something that's so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest. Slap.
What the hell?
You can't act like you didn't see that coming. Are you just that stuck up? You didn't expect that kind of reaction ever from anyone.
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died. Interesting. Then are you planning on taking care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it, if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
that's right.
This is exactly what the Mastermind wants. Exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. Stupid cow. How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000 in the Tsukiyome. Time and space, even mass. I control them all. For the next 72 hours will be nothing but this. So, she was another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning, something that attitude is going to come back and bite you, hard,
I don't have time to
and I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know, what about, how about we, eat? Or maybe that's not a good time.
No?
Heh. Without a word, we each left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. More free time. Free time. Free time. Phew. So what should I do today? Ah, there you are, Daddy Longlegs.
It's certainly possible.
Sakura's dangerous, as is Hina. You never know when they might strike. Should I try to talk to Byakuya for a while?
This is...
How did you get your hands on this? Even the collective forces of the entire Tsugami Corporation wouldn't be enough to obtain this gem.
Naturally.
I'm gonna hold on to this. Seeing Byakuya so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. Is he pleased? Listen, Makoto, I wanted to ask you something. What could Byakuya want to talk to me about? I have a bad feeling about this. Sure, what's up? You know, Only a chosen few, perhaps 1% of us, are able to succeed in life.
So in other words...
For the other 99%, their dreams never come true. Some even never have a dream in the first place, spending every waking hour toiling to scrape together a meager living, just barely getting by. I just don't understand. Is there any meaning to a life like that? Why are you asking me? Because you're part of that 99%, of course. Why did you even feel the need to ask? I knew he was going to insult me somehow. Up until now, I've never been around anyone like that myself, so I'm interested. So tell me, how does it feel to live a life without hope, without any potential or ambitions or dreams? Byakuya really has a very, basically, he doesn't understand jack squat. There are plenty of people that have a lot of those things, and it's just not reflected on the outside because they don't need to project it. I don't have ambition or dreams. I've never felt that way about myself. I mean, sure, maybe I'll never be as rich as you or anything, but I do. Do you have to go around saying that to everyone? Can you only be happy by being better than others? Your complaints are as old and tired as a third-rate pop song from any generation. And yet, those are words of the 99%. That is how you find comfort in your tiny, cold little world. See, stop saying stuff like that. Sorry, I cannot speak the truth, except it's not true. That's just the problem. You're a very compulsive liar. No matter how much you push and struggle, people like you will never be able to be in a position to change the world. You could all disappear tomorrow and nothing will change. Your existence is of nothing of consequence. Except that everybody's here is an ultimate, so they're disappearing. Oh my. How can this guy be this stupid? Whether that's true or not, it doesn't matter. Even if you live a totally normal, unimportant life, you can still find happiness in that. If I can live a life that I'm satisfied with, that's all that matters. If I spend all my time comparing my life to other people's, I'd never be happy. Sure, maybe you can do that. You were guaranteed success from the day you were born, so...
What?
Hold it. From the day I was born? You have no idea. You don't have a clue about what you're talking about. What?
What?
Those who are chosen from birth have no concept of what that truly means. I have gone to battle and emerged victorious. That is why I'm chosen. What are you talking about? You're spoiled, all of you, running away into a world of self-indulgence. Battle, competition, rivalry, you run away from it all. That is why the 99% walk the path they do.
Such ignorance.
Good God, your absolute lack of understanding makes me want to weep. Man, Byakuya sure does got some really good one-liners, though. Like, that's a good line right there. After showing a surprising amount of emotion, Byakuya quickly made his exit. Of course he did, because he's wrong. There he goes. He can run away, that's fine. What the heck got into him? He was acting totally normal up until what was said about being guaranteed success from the day he was born. I wonder why that sent him off. There's this idea that Byakuya has like the silver spoon in his mouth kind of a thing, but I guess that was what set him off, because maybe that's not true. Envious influence. Give yourself a pat on the back, you've earned it. I couldn't stop thinking about why I went back to my room.
I see.
Now, this is a rare moment. Coming from a noble family, I've never expected to be exposed to such vulgarity. Interesting, I think I'll keep it. Alright. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Huh?
What?
It's a proverb. It means if you can only obtain something inferior, that's still better than longing for something better. Yeah, I know what it means, but so what?
So in other words...
Put another way, if all you have nearby you is a loser, that's better than a proper assistant far away. Makoto, be my secretary. What? A useless commoner like you could never hope to earn more than, say, $100,000 a year. But as my secretary, you'd be guaranteed an ample salary and job security for the rest of your life. And in honor of it being my birthday today... Oh, is it? How about I multiply your already impossible expectations by, 5.5. $100,000 times 5.5 would mean... $550,000. I don't want to do the math. $550,000? That's like board member money.
What?
Of course, as my secretary, you won't be a mere servant. At some point, I want you to become an actual assistant, taking the lead on important projects. Assuming you produce acceptable results, you can even become a core part of this Comey Corporation.
So, in other words...
You have no reason to refuse. Well, my assistant kind of died, so my work will kind of be a little bit all over the place at first until we replace them. It's all so sudden, I don't get why, but he seems serious about it. Still, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to say no. I'm trying to give you a chance to enter the battlefield of life and claim victory. Most commoners will never get that chance. This is literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Do you understand? This is your chance. This is your one and only opportunity to rise above the 99%.
So that's it.
Are you really so scared of having to fight, to compete in order to win? It's not that I'm scared. It's that I wanted to see it based on my own effort. I want to find my own battlefield. I don't want it handed to me. I want to earn it. I want to find something I'm willing to fight and die for. That's the only way I'll be satisfied. Then you meant what you said earlier. That if you can live a life that you're satisfied with, that's all that matters.
See.
I'm glad to see you passed my test. Your test?
Naturally.
That's right. The mere thought of someone like you as my secretary makes me physically ill. Same. Wait, so then
What?
the salary offer still stands, of course. It's yours if you want it. I don't need you spreading rumors that Byakuya Togami doesn't honor his word. So he's basically been paying me to do nothing? In a way, I almost regret my decision. But I must say, I just don't understand you. You don't want to fight, and yet you don't flee from battle either. It's like I said, for me, happiness comes from living the life I want to live. Easy enough to say. Now you have to enforce your will until the very end. If you can do that, if you can make it to the end, I'm afraid I'll be forced to acknowledge you. Then that's exactly what I'll do. Someday, absolutely. I don't expect much from you, but I'll be waiting. Byakuya's report card has been updated based on your experience with him. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go! Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Oh, well, when you say that... Popcorn time! Popcorn, 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 pop. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back and suggested I be a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? Crab rave, Monokuma crab, monocrabma. I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay, then how about to make you extra special, you could be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways and backwards, I want to go forwards. I heard her annoyed sigh from the other line of the line, then she said, you just don't see the splendor life of a crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I heard of it, I know all about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still somehow end up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
The game of life! That's the game of life! Oh. Oh gosh, Maxie. I just love the morning bell. Forgive me.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I need to do something about Sakura. Uh-oh. Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think I hear from the dining hall. Oh, Celeste is back and she's screaming. Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What was wrong? Look. Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
You gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina, just all of a sudden they were yelling, and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? Anyway, you're totally not adorable, boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay, then let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. Sarcastic? It just makes you sound even more hostile. But man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again. Which would suck. I love sleep. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right? Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fighting was because of Sakura?
But
At first I tried to ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get you all the time, you'll never have time to left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just, without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
Serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack just got loose, right?
sorry.
It's my own fault. I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started to well up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door of the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us. Hina. Sakura. You're hurt. What happened? Nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. To hurt Hina. Dang you. To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you!
What is this? This. Yeah. That hurt my throat. Oh. Oh. I'm okay, really, it's just a scratch.
Oh, no forgiveness!
Unforgivable. I can't forgive them. Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you, exactly.
I can't forgive
Why? Somebody save me. Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later. What's going on?
Hey,
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the door of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
it would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Alright, well, time to leave. There's no point going anywhere else right now. There absolutely is, then it's called that. That's exactly why we should leave. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh? About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because...
Because ultimately, that means you don't trust me. See? No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. I'd say like you reacted. There we go. Huh?
Anyway,
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're friends again. That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else. What does he want to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me. You'll find out. I guess, but...
Shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With a typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko. I hurried to catch up with her. Everyone's also faster than you. Why is that? She walked ahead in silence, and in silence, I chased her. And eventually, we arrived. Ah, yes. This place. Exactly. The dressing room. So that's something else you mentioned. It's another mixed bath. No, that's right. It has to do with Ultra Ego. But you said you didn't need Ultra Ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need them. I just said that they had done their job. Besides, it's not us that needs Ultra Ego. They have business with us. Oh, my nose. Huh?
Right.
Ultra Ego asked me to bring the others. It's like there's a bubble in my nose. I hate it. To come see them. And now it's in my throat. And apparently they have something they want us to ask us. Ultra Ego wants to ask us something.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Alter Ego, and welcome back. I'm just kidding. Oh, is this the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Makioto? There we go. Fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. Where'd the deep voice come from? Is it Mondo in there still? What is it they want to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What do you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so... I'd like to ask you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, Why? Why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want, too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mysteries of the school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the Mastermind will find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's untrue. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto. You asked what the difference between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
certainly.
When I talk to Ultra Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Ultra Ego is our friend, Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Ultra Ego to push themselves anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind will notice it. But,
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Ultra Ego to the network. But,
Hey,
they're our friend, so I want to take their feelings into consideration. They say they want to help fight alongside their friends.
now,
If you were in their place, could you just sit by and do nothing in the situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Among the crowd, even if I gotta shout out loud. Tonight's the only place you'll see. Gonna stand out, stand out. No one knows that song. I'm old. Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? I thought it said flirting. If it's about me, please don't. I want to believe in myself. I want to believe to say I know I can do this.
leave it to me.
So please let me try.
listen.
And besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
One place. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how... Never mind. There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. A room without surveillance camera. Ah, the secret room. That's it, the secret room you told me about. I definitely remember that there's no surveillance cameras in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing the ether port on the wall.
However,
However, we just because there's no camera in there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll all just have to move Ultra Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have
But
to
despite
do.
all that, I think we should need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide them with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay, then I leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then, let's get started. It's going to be a little cramped for you, Ultra Ego. Bear with us, okay? Really, Kyoko? Okay. I started packing... Oh, I thought packing them up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. You can't talk right now. I'm going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Oh. By your command. Good. I'm regular the machine. Like all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables and one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check it for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go ahead and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go, and make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She's so forceful, I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
She's never been mad at you except for the one time you gave her a clear reason. Why would nothing and doing nothing just... I'm upset. Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And to be thorough, I'm counting on you. Between this Kyoko problem all episode long and having to actually hang out with Byakuya, I am not happy. Okay, first, I have to find a cable, a network cable. Find a network cable or just find the connection? Because look at those outlets over there. Oh, the drawer. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. There's a network cable, right? Now we have to connect Ultra Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the ether port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please, just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave them with one last thing. Ugh. Words. No matter what, we're going to make it out of here. You and the rest of us as friends. Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. You're absolutely welcome.
Makoto.
How did it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko.
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split
Why
up?
is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little just too direct?
Ugh.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I had more I want to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we do?
so...
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Ultra Ego.
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and headed back to my room. I'm kind of tired. I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Ultra Ego. But I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I had completely dozed off. Bing bong. Huh? Ding dong. The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. That, however, is where we're going to end the episode. Who's knocking at our door? Why are they knocking at our door? Are we finally back together with friends with Kyoko? Is Byakuya actually okay? And we're going to find out as we continue talking with him. Or are we always just doomed to jab at each other forever? We're gonna find that out in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching this episode, though. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, the actual subscribe button. I don't know which video will be next. We'll just have to wait and see. So until next time, take care and enjoy pizza responsibly. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.